Hello, what's up, my little broadcast? How you all doing today? Well, child, assuming that you are Kim Kardashian gracious, you got what you requested yet, not what you needed you, all the thing am I referring to on the off chance that you all don't realize Kim has been shouting from the rooftop. Think about what I will be at the Met celebration. I'm not going anyplace. The main issue is everybody said, okay, Kim. I suppose you can find a seat at this table. Without anyone else, you all, what am I referring to ish, is going down between the dubious move to welcome Kim to the Met occasion again. What Jeff Bezos has to do with this, and how Wintour is enduring a shot toward the day's end. It seems like even Wintour's Met function over the most recent 10 years was the house that Kanye constructed. I realize it sounds odd, yet we should get into it. Initially, how about we truly discuss what's happening with Kim and the Met affair in the event that you all don't realize Kim was welcomed well. She's not welcome to the Met occasion, yet she went to the Met celebration. How about we simply clear this up? When you are welcome to the Met celebration, you pay zero oak. Since you were coming as a visitor, and realizes she really wants you for a publicity. Come on, come on, come on, you bring the paparazzi. Kim and the Kardashians were constantly welcomed alongside Kanye West. She should be insane. Assuming you imagine that Kanye was an aggravation from Met tickets for himself, as well as his entire family. I mean, he might have been, nevertheless, come on, we should be genuine. He was the V, the I, and the P for the Met function for a long time. Kim last year, when she pulled that Marilyn Monroe wreck, enraged the Met celebration individuals so much, and on Wintour. She is the Vogue side of it. The Met function is truly for the authentic safeguarding of style. That is what the exhibition hall is in New York. That is what the Met function is for Met celebration. The Met cooperated with Vogue, and they have the Met occasion as a pledge drive for the verifiable conservation of design, and furthermore, authentic significant style pieces. Now you could imagine that no thing of apparel on the planet merits that honor oak fine, yet everyone at the Met does. And that is the very thing that we're going with oak. Got it. So, for what reason is the real Met Gallery and individuals on the load up truly irritated with Kim on the grounds that Kim Mucci did that Marilyn Monroe II did the one thing that the Met function is truly it was created to stop the obliteration of verifiable things. When she wore the Marilyn dress mistreated, it supposedly returned with tears. And this load of other stuff, it was an authentic style critical thing. It was worth more than anything the way that Kim delivered it out to have a second annihilated it by attempting to crush at her time, her size zero patootie in annihilated it, and afterward did everything for to have a second to stroke her self-image on the camera. Listen, not my words, these are the expressions of a portion of individuals that have some familiarity with the circumstance. And the most obviously terrible thing is the most exceedingly awful thing is that she didn't actually look great. She assumed she ate. And in a real sense, she assumed she ate. And she didn't leave every one of the morsels. She just overlooked an unopened cake disregard, leaving scraps she didn't get to take cake open. That likewise comes closely following her obliterating a precious McQueen dress, just to have one more second by the day's end. We as a whole realize the Kardashians are about that modest second yet. With regards to anything of weight of substance, you realize they generally come up short. Everyone in total agreement extraordinary. So what happened? How did Kim get into the Met function? Well, many individuals are saying that she was permitted to purchase a ticket. Said she made a sizable gift to the Met celebration to mollify every one of her transgressions. Now we as a whole know in America cash talks, and particularly a historical center that needs cash. Besides the fact that cash talks, yet supposedly individuals say Kim gave a gift so huge it exonerated her from all her previous sins. She is waiting on the post-trial process. Kim needs the Met celebration out of the blue. Her character is attached to being a style silly and demonstrating that she is that young lady without Kanye, to which I say best of luck on the grounds that without Kanye definitely it's simply not working out yet. How about we continue on Oaks? So how could she likewise on top of the size of the sizable gift? Well, I'll tell you, she likewise considers an associate Jeff Bezos on the off chance that you don't realize Kim and Chris have been striving to create Jeff Bezos, an association they can depend on. Jeff Bezos famously is consistently with Lauren Sanchez, that is his sweetheart. They have twofold dated with Pete Davidson. Lauren Kim. I will say one thing, Lauren utilizes GD full. Either that, or you are secure on what you have on the grounds, that I wouldn't let Kim Kardashian around my tycoon, sweetheart spouse pup feline. Regardless of what please we previously seen Kim do something unusual for some change a sack, being Jay or Kanye. When he resembled before he was Kanye please, I would try and prefer not to understand how she would help a tycoon. At any rate, they are essentially additionally basically encouraging and Wintour that they can bring a Jeff Bezos, his impact yet, in addition his cash. For what reason is that significant sense? Supposing that you all don't have the foggiest idea, when the world walked out on Kanye, they likewise walked out on Air Wintour. In the event that you didn't see, Kanye was the main thing keeping and went to it pertinent. There have been calls for quite a long time to get in Wintour's F out of American Vogue, even through every one of the Vogue's. American Vogue is transforming into the lamest and the corniest. And Wintour had her second yet. Part of the explanation she had her second is on the grounds that she had Andrea Talley Leon in her ear tone. Or what's going on with everything her and Andre dropped out. She got Kanye as her next dream. Cut task to make her cut all that Kanye was keeping Vogue on concentration. And it appeared as though it was working anyway. Kanye thing has essentially cut attaches with Anne. He imagines that she is unfaithful. He isn't offering her any more guidance, it shows, and is on an island without help from anyone else. We'll call it saltine white milk pills, Casper Milk Toast Island. Since Anne doesn't have any idea what method for taking the course, she figured she could do everything with web cloud. The main thing is she doesn't have Kanye to comprehend cloud. Can take you that far, needs some substance behind it. Again, one reason coming up, Kim is promising Anne in any case. This is what magicians are talking about, right? You're promising on wow, Bezos will come, he'll back you up. He might actually carry publicizing dollars to Vogue. Since that is all magazines truly care about, you realize. He's beginning Amazon design. Perhaps there can be some collabs. You realize Ansie's dollar signs. And she says as long as I get cash that I will continuously remain manager of Vogue. She's turning out to be so superfluous. It's simply not going to work out, and truly. And let it go, let some fresh blood come in and revive what's going on in English Vogue. Again, the lesson of the story is Kim again relied on her cash, having the option to get her weight into each room. She never depended on the way that her presence was truly going to make them Met function become less renowned on the grounds that and raise the cost of the Met dollar this year to $50,000. Oh, they certainly need